Hello everybody and welcome back to Stellaris, where there is no doubt about it. This is gonna be complicated. I'm not entirely sure how we're gonna pull this one off yet, but we'll get there, I'm sure. So for right now, what we're gonna do is we're going to immediately cancel all of the ships that we queued up last episode. So all of these are gonna get canceled, and the reason that we're going to do that is we need to make some changes to our ship type. Now, I happen to know that the Grey Tempest, they have balanced defenses. That is to say, we can't actually see them here, but I just happen to know from previous experience. They have balanced defenses, so like equal parts armor and shield. Offensively, they go for weapons that don't have a huge malice versus shields, but a little bit of one. And then they go for huge amounts of swarmcraft. So picket ship weapons are going to be very, very good here. Now, we would like to have shields, but ultimately it's not a huge difference, and I think we're going to leave our defensive situation the way it is. I'm not hugely okay with that, but I think that is something that we'll have to do. We'll upgrade those. The picket ship, I think, can remain as is. Remember, we're doing full penetration here, so we're going to be ignoring their balanced armor and shields here. For the destroyers, we're going to perhaps switch this over to a picket ship stern and run double barrier point defense there, just to help out with all of those swarm ships that they're going to have. Otherwise, this is as good as we're going to get. Cruisers don't have an option for picket, so we're going to have to defend them with our destroyers and corvettes. That's okay. Otherwise, I think having our damage types be balanced is completely fine here, because their defensive types are balanced, so that's okay. And as far as our stations go, I mean, they are what they are. So this is what we are going to have. We're going a little bit heavier onto the picket ships, particularly with the destroyers. Then, we're going to upgrade these. I did already off camera order them to stop moving. We'll upgrade these fleets. It will not take very long to do. We'll get those done, and then we will also reinforce them as quick as we can. Like so. Okay. Now, these Tempest Shoals, they're 40k in strength. We're a long ways from 40k. There's no doubt about that. We do have the Scott Station over here, which isn't completely and totally ready, to be sure. We do have some defensive platforms, but it's not 100% ready. And to that end, I'm going to cancel all but 2 of them. Just because we're not convinced that those are going to get built, and I would rather have the alloys for now. So we're going to get these upgrades going. That's all well and good. We're also going to sell off a few minerals, a little bit of food, and some of our consumer goods. And we're going to use that to go down to the Slurpanor Raiders and hire mercenaries from them. We're going to hire the Armada of the Voidborn. Now, that's not tremendously great, right? That's only 6,200 in strength. But that does get us... Actually, this is 4.9k here. It explicitly says 6191 here, but 4.9k here. Okay, I'm not sure which one to trust. We're going to get that immediately moving up towards Sabdrock. Okay. We're definitely going to take losses at the L Gates. There's no doubt about that. We're going to get pushed back. The question is how far. We're also going to need 2 things. We're going to need a construction ship from Trabano and a construction ship from Haven Sky. Something's not quite right here. Oh, these are entering orbit. Okay, and we didn't fully hit that reinforced fleet button. Sounds good. I mean, there's only so much that we can do here. Hang on, what's going on here? We're at 58 out of 60. For the Diamond Saphite. Oh, we're overstocked on Corvettes. That's what's going on here. Okay, fair enough. That's fine for now. So we're going to go ahead and tick forward. We are absolutely going to be getting wrecked for a little bit here. But there's no point exactly in doing edicts just yet, with one exception. That is fleet supremacy. We should absolutely do fleet supremacy for the moment. However, these edicts here, until we're close to joining in battle, there isn't a point to starting these just yet. That said, we're probably okay to do so. I mean, these last 14 years. So we're probably fine to do this now. It's a slight efficiency change, but I think that that's just fine. We should also go ahead and do philosophical mindset. That's something we may as well do. Okay, so we're going to do exotic gases as fuel. We're going to do exotic gases for shield boost. We're going to do volatile No, we're not. We don't have volatile modes. Yeah, that's the thing. We need a few of those. So how much are those going for right now? Quite a lot. We can sell off a few rare crystals and use that to buy in the volatile motes that we need. Okay, I'm not happy about it, but it's okay. So we're going to do volatile ammunition. We're not going to do volatile explosives. We're not using explosive weapons, but we are going to do volatile reactive armor, and we're also going to do focusing crystals. Okay, so that'll boost up our power levels somewhat. Not by huge quantities. I just wanted to double check. I mean, we're using ion disruptors, and for our cruisers, X-ray lasers and railguns. Yeah, that's the best we've got. Okay, just wanted to double check all of that. That seems fine. Well, not necessarily fine, but as fine as it's gonna be. So a lot of these upgrades... Yeah, that's gonna happen. That is absolutely gonna happen. The upgrades here... Yeah, these guys are moving for upgrades. Okay. I want the upgrades to actually be top priority here. So we're going to do that, and at the Trabano station as well. We'll move all of these down. We'll get those upgrades going. We do have a tradition available. I actually think that we should probably take something like perhaps Supremacy. That'll give us an instant plus 20 naval cap. And we're kind of forced into doing this right now. So we'll take Supremacy at this moment. And these upgrades will finish up fairly quickly. We hope.
Fleet has been refitted.
Okay, so this fleet's good to go. We're going to move them over to Hotram. I want to see where these guys are going. They're going up to the XT-81 Singularity. This is ideal for us. We hope that they go out into the Neberite space. That would be amazing if they did. There's no way that this fleet is going to do that. They're going to just wreck things up here. For now, that's okay. We have quite a bit of space there. Another child. Know that we are the Genlot Watchers, the chosen people of this galaxy. Respect our holy places, and we may refrain from annihilating you. Cooperation will surely benefit us all. They don't look... Actually... no, they don't look suspended in liquid. The liquid is down here. Indeed. For now, we don't want to make them angry.
Ships ready for action.
Okay, so these guys have been upgraded. We're going to start them moving up to Sabtrock. And these guys have also been upgraded. That is fantastic. And we're just starting to pump out the ships.
Colonial outpost.
Okay, they open their borders to us. That's fine. And we have to assume that the other L-gates in the galaxy, that there are similar things going on, right? We know that that's the case in every L-gate in the galaxy, except for the ones who opened this, which was, I think, the Buvandin Independent League. I think they're the ones who opened the L-gate. But for now, this will be a thing. And yeah, they're just going to move around over here for a bit. And this is okay.
Mining post lost.
Yep, and this is going to happen. Wait, they're turning around and leaving? They're going back to the Maw. Are these guys turning around too? No. Okay. Well, we'll just keep an eye on this for now. Move up to the scat system. Okay, now they're coming back. So that's just a little bit of wasted time, I guess I'll say. Also, the L cluster's up here. Or is it? Yeah, I think this is the L cluster up here. Reasonably certain of that one.
Our starbase is under attack.
Oh, yeah. Now we hope that they go out into the Neberite space. Yes, they are. That's perfect. That gives us lots of time to work on the Scott station. To that end, we are going to queue up our defense platforms here again. And we'll just prioritize that real quick. Okay. So we'll get that good to go. Now, we can't hope for any such luck over here. For now, that's okay.
The fleet has been refitted.
Yeah, that's the starbase. Excellent. I do want to check in on our colonies here, see what needs to be done. Zorf Prime needs a planetary administration. We'll go ahead and do that. Actually, we've got several planetary administrations that we need here. Excellent. That'll be good. We definitely need to keep these going. The agri-world here also could do the same. This one simply needs a job. Easy enough. And then Hearthsea needs a job. For now, we're going to put in a single research complex. We're at -8 amenities here. That's definitely a bit of a problem. I think we'll just distribute luxury goods for the time being. So that'll boost our amenities up pretty dramatically. Excellent. That's a temporary situation, of course. The Hotram station is going to need to get this upgrade done as well. There we go. Okay.
Ships ready for action.
So this construction ship also needs to start heading out over this way. Now they moved to Adranal, which they're moving into Sabtrok. They're taking kind of the most direct route down towards areas we care about. Okay. Well, we're making our way northward, and I don't hold any illusions that these guys are going to be capable of defeating this force. For now, we're going to hold into Tonga and see what they do. So the Grey Tempest moving up this way is fantastic for us. This is a 20k fleet, or a 20k defense station here. That might do some damage to them. We would love that. I was really hoping that these guys would hang out back here for a while. But so far, no such luck. Oh, they're turning around. And they're out of here. Well, that's cool. Fairly pleased about that one. Borders are being opened. And you can see here we're losing energy credits. I'm not too concerned about that. We are over our starbase cap right now, and we're also over our naval cap. We are done building, though, right? No, we are not. We're still building a few more destroyers and our construction ship. Okay. Well, we have additional ships on the way over here. The Tribano station will be finishing that up. For the first time... Oh, okay. For the first time in recorded history, the warring factions of the Slurpanor have united under a single Great Khan. The Slurpanor are right down here. This is going to be spicy too. This mysterious warlord, who according to some accounts is a powerful psychic, has emerged from their warrior caste and accomplished what most thought impossible. Through a combination of guile, charisma, and military genius, the newly crowned Great Khan has won the utter loyalty and devotion of all Slurpanor factions. Now that they're no longer busy killing each other, the Slurpanor are turning their attention elsewhere. Great fleets are massing for war, crewed by eager warriors who are now steadfast comrades in arms, despite having been mortal enemies mere months ago. Okay, so Garma has shown up. I am Garma, Great Khan of the Slurpanor Horde, and I am here to announce to the galaxy that a new age is upon us. The dark era where Slurpanor would senselessly butcher each other for scraps of resources. Words are suddenly very hard this morning. Okay, let me try that again. The dark era where Slurpanor would senselessly butcher one another for scraps of resources or a misguided sense of honor has finally come to an end. I have solemnly promised my people a new beginning through the formation of a great empire that will forever enshrine the name of the Slurpanor species in the annals of galactic history. To those who would stand in our way, know this: I will stop at nothing to realize the true destiny of my people. If you oppose us, the Slurpanor Horde will grind you into dust. Strong words indeed. We don't share direct borders with them, so this is good. And there's also the Fallen Empire right next to them that may decide to do something about that. So that's going to be interesting. We are definitely going to want to think about upgrading this station for sure, and perhaps even this station. Okay, so they moved back to Theoberg. That's fine. We can't really contest that at this exact moment. Tech-wise, things are progressing. We do need to work on our Empire Sprawl still. That is still a very high priority. This is allegedly a tech world. Are we able to build research labs here? No. So we're going to put in a city district. That will become necessary later, but it's not currently necessary. This tech world here, we're absolutely going to put in a research complex. And this forge world requires a planetary capital. And so it shall get one. Excellent. This construction ship is going to head over to Scott. Okay, the mercenaries that were in our employ have defected to the Great Khan. That's not helpful. Like, that timing is really crappy. Okay, well, we'll have to deal with it. There's no real way around it. So what do we need to do? We need to ramp up our fleets. Now, we're not really capable of doing so right now. It's going to be a single cruiser. Okay. That's fine. We're actually going to be exceeding our force limit here. It's kind of exciting. Or rather, not our force limit, but our fleet limit. I'm actually not going to queue that up for right now. So we'll stop that. We're going to move up to Sabtrock. I have no illusions that we can defeat this fleet. That's simply not going to happen. We're upset about the Slurpanors, the Slurpanor getting a Great Khan just as we hired their fleet, that's for sure. That's not something I'm okay with. This fleet here is where those cruisers went. Fascinating. So we'll add in corvettes and destroyers, and this is going to be 10 and 20 and 5. And I think we'll start working on reinforcing the fleet here. This fleet is pretty expendable. We want to make sure they don't go this way. If they come out this way, there's some time that we have before they start doing anything impactful. So that's okay. 6.6k is not amazing. We have reinforcements inbound to the Bloodstone Safit, and this will improve this pretty dramatically. But we really do need to get this tech rolling. So that's going to be rather exciting. For now, we can move out into the XT-81 Singularity and rebuild that, but the problem with that is we do not control the L cluster, and they are just going to send more through, I'm pretty sure. So I would prefer not to do that at this exact moment. Sabtrock, on the other hand, that one we could probably rebuild. We'll head out there for now. And, yes, that's them attacking Finn. Sure, it's certainly not ideal. Timings are awkward. The Teethru Fire Tribes have ended their rivalry with us. I guess they've got bigger concerns right now. Everybody in the galaxy, keep in mind, is dealing with these Tempest Shoals at this exact moment. So that's good. I wish we knew what happened with this one. Actually, I think that I am going to go build the starbase over here. So we'll do that for now. We do still have our growth going on. That's great. And we definitely want to continue working on our defense platforms over here. The Slurpanor rising up at this time is awkward, but we have time before they're a big problem for us. The Tempest Trolls are a huge issue right now, and that needs to be dealt with.
A new port to call home.
Okay. They destroyed the Artisan Troop. That's okay, we're not too upset about that, in all honesty. The Artisan Troop wasn't, strictly speaking, necessary. We're going to build ourselves a gene clinic and a gas extraction well, actually. That's pretty nice. Lots of borders opening. Turns out they're discovering we have a mutual foe. That's great. We have a cruiser finishing up for the Aquamarine Sufit. We do want to continue reinforcing that. So we're going to build ourselves a cruiser and a corvette. We are over our naval cap, that's to be expected. And we're just rebuilding over this way for the time being. It's going to be very interesting, for sure. We do need some star bases.
We grow ever stronger.
And our admiral died. Okay. So we'll build research stations and mining stations here. We need a new admiral over here. So we'll recruit in, say, evasion is pretty good. We'll recruit that guy.
A new port
That'll work.
to call home.
We, of course, need a gene clinic here. And what else do we have going on in our colonies? Not a whole lot. Okay. We're going to build our mining and research stations over here. Tempest Shoal is heading down towards Gaping Maw. Okay, that's fine. Nothing too major going on there just yet. The Pictish Diplomatic Corps has been shaken by the news emerging from the Neeperite Annihilators. Our ambassador, Azrumoniation, I think we'll go with, who had been stationed there, has gotten themselves into a serious mess with Neeperitan law enforcement. They're currently in connection with a salacious affair involving an astonishing range of serious crimes that culminated in a brutal double murder. As matters stand, and with rumors running wild among the Neeperites, there seems little doubt as to Azrumoniation's guilt. The Neeperitan authorities have requested that their diplomatic immunity be lifted so they can face justice for their deeds. Honestly, I'm okay with that. I don't want to make another enemy right now. That's not a good idea. We're going to pass on that. Excellent. This tech world here could use a research lab. There we go. We need to get our tech more online, that's for sure. We're out of energy credits, and that is bad. That is very, very bad. We're going to get ourselves some energy credits for a while here, but it's only going to be tiding us over for a little amount of time. Currently, our star bases are our largest cost, and that is increased by 25%. So that is definitely something to be concerned about. Also, what are we... Actually, our largest cost is ships. That's fair enough. We are over our naval cap. For now, we're going to stop building ships, and we have lost a decent number of energy credits over this way, but that's not the major cause here.
Intellectual booty.
Okay, there's research station output. That's fine. We're going to take advanced shields. Every tech that we take from here on out for the time being needs to be a military tech, if we can help it. That'll be the idea. It needs to directly influence our combat capacity. So that'll be good. Galactic Administration will be done next month. And they're going to be attacking over here. Are they just bypassing? I don't know. Regardless, it's not the end of the world. Council election is imminent. I kind of don't care. We're not a member of the council. So that's fine. Pirates have been sighted in the Haramus system. Okay. I kind of did expect that, in all honesty. 772 is their strength, compared to our 603. We kind of can't deal with it right now. It's too much. There's too much going on currently. I suppose we could dispatch the Aquamarine Sufite to go deal with it. We could try. Realistically, I'm not sure how effective that will be. But we do need a Society Research naval cap and starbase cap. Which do we feel is the worst thing right now? I think it's actually naval cap that we need. So we'll go for that. We're at minus 508 energy credits now, thanks to these pirates. They're very rude. Very, very rude indeed. And where are these guys going next? They're going to Intham. Okay. So, I mean, they're just going to continue this. And they can definitely destroy these faster than we can rebuild them for right now. We're kind of lucky that no one else has come through the L-Gate so far. That's for sure. The members of the galactic community have voted to establish a galactic council. Membership in this august body will be limited to representatives from the 3 most powerful and influential empires in the community. Until a new council is elected, these are the Galactic Queptilium State, the Rontor Sect, and the Space Elf League. The members of the council are expected to lead and safeguard the galactic community. Their increased powers allow them to cut through some of the red tape that has so often inhibited the decision-making process in large political institutions. Ah, so the puppeteers finally reveal themselves. Of course the Chosen of the Great Khan is running straight at us. Of course they are. Oh boy. We're kind of screwed, honestly. The game has just decided to throw a million events at us all at once. Like, look at this. They just cut their way directly to us. Hopefully they stop at Hiamet. Like, that's kind of absurd. Well, that's another 40k fleet that we'll need to deal with. I'm sure we'll get there eventually. The question is, will we collapse before we manage to get up to that strength level? It's a good question, and I'm not sure what the answer to that is. For now, the time has come to put a cut in here. So I'm going to go ahead and do that, and next episode, we're going to see exactly how this is going to go. You can leave your offerings to the engagement gods in the form of likes, comments, subscribes, and bell ringings, and I'll see you all next time.